Let me ask you something. If a customer sent your company a security questionnaire today, the kind that large enterprises require before they sign a contract, who on your team would answer it? If your board asked you to present your cybersecurity risk this quarter, who would give that presentation? And if you had a breach tonight, an actual incident, who is making the executive decisions? For most businesses, the honest answer is, or someone who is doing it on top of 3 other jobs and hoping for the best. That gap has a name. It's called the missing vCISO, and it is costing businesses deals, audits, and security incidents that never needed to escalate the way they did. Today, I want to explain what a vCISO actually does, why most businesses need one before they think they do, and why hiring one full-time is no longer the only way to get there. What does a vCISO actually do? The title sounds technical, the job is not. A Chief Information Security Officer, a CISO, is the executive who owns the relationship between your business and its security risk. They translate what's happening in the threat landscape into decisions the CEO and the board can act on. They are not the person fixing your laptops. They are not the IT manager. They are the senior leader who makes sure security is built into how your business operates, not bolted on after the fact. A CISO answers the questions no one else in your business is equipped to answer. Are we going to pass this audit? What do we tell investors about our security posture? If we get breached tonight, who is in charge? Most large enterprises have had a CISO for years. Most growing businesses, they're running without one. And that absence is invisible, right up until it isn't. What happens without senior security leadership? I see the same patterns repeat across businesses that don't have a vCISO. Security decisions get made by the IT team, good people, but making technical calls without business context. The board starts asking questions and nobody has a credible executive answer. A large customer sends a security questionnaire and it sits in someone's inbox for 3 weeks because nobody owns it. Audit preparation becomes a fire drill. Tool purchases are approved without a coherent strategy, so the company ends up paying for 4 products that do the same thing. And when something goes wrong, there's no predefined chain of command, so the incident escalates further than it ever needed to. Investors and acquirers notice all of this during due diligence. The absence of executive security leadership materially affects how your company is valued. The hiring problem. So why don't more businesses just hire a CISO? Partly it's cost. A tenured CISO in North America commands a base salary of $250,000 to $400,000 or more before bonuses and benefits. For a 50 or 100 person business, that's a significant executive hire. But there's a second problem. Most businesses aren't ready for a full-time hire. They don't yet have the infrastructure, the team, or the reporting structure to make it work. Bringing in a senior executive before the foundation exists can set both the person and the program back. The gap between we need this and we're ready to hire for this is where most businesses get stuck, and that gap can last years. The alternative, a virtual vCISO. A virtual vCISO is a senior cybersecurity leader who operates as an integrated member of your executive team on a flexible engagement basis. Same role, same responsibilities, same executive level output. But instead of a full-time salary, the engagement is scoped to what your business actually needs right now. That might be a fixed number of days per week, an interim placement while you search for a full-time hire, a defined program build over 6 to 12 months, or an ongoing advisory retainer for board reporting and audit oversight. At Armour, our vCISOs come from military intelligence and Big Four consulting backgrounds, PwC, KPMG, Deloitte, EY, and Mandiant. They've run security programs for companies in financial services, healthcare, technology, energy, law, and government supply chains. You get the same caliber of leadership that large enterprises pay for, sized to how your business operates today. 4 situations where a vCISO is the right move. 1, you've outgrown IT-owned security. Your IT team is excellent, but at some point, most businesses hit this between 30 and 150 people. Security becomes a strategic function, not just a technical one. IT can't own both. A vCISO takes the strategic load. 2, you're pursuing certification SO22, ISO 27001, HIPAA, PCI. Every major certification requires executive ownership of the security program. The vCISO owns that role through certification and beyond. 3, your vCISO just left. A CISO departure creates an immediate gap in strategy, compliance, and board communication. An interim vCISO takes ownership the same week, maintains program continuity, and prepares the role for a strong full-time successor. 4. You're preparing for M&A or a capital raise. This one surprises people. Investors and acquirers expect to see executive security leadership during due diligence. The absence of vCISO or the inability to produce a coherent security program is a flag that affects valuation. A vCISO closes that gap quickly. What you actually receive every Armour vCISO engagement covers 9 core leadership domains: security strategy and roadmap, governance and policy, risk management, compliance and audit leadership, executive and board reporting, third-party vendor risk, incident command, team development, and budget and technology strategy. It follows a 6-phase approach from discovery and current state review through strategic planning, governance build, operational execution, board reporting, and continuous improvement. The deliverables are executive grade, a multi-year security roadmap, a governance and policy library, a live risk register, quarterly board reports, an incident command playbook, and, when you're ready, a full CISO transition package to hand off to your incoming full-time hire. We've served over 260 clients across 52 industries. Our client retention rate is 97%. If anything in this episode sounds familiar, the questionnaire sitting in an inbox, the board questions nobody can answer, the certification that keeps getting deferred, then the conversation is worth having. We offer a no obligation vCISO scoping conversation. It's not a sales call. It's a structured conversation where we'll look at where your program is today and whether this kind of engagement makes sense for your stage of growth. You'll find the details at armourcyber.io/veciso.services.